Hey everyone, welcome to another painting video. This time I'll be painting some skeleton warriors from Mantic games, and these are the first miniatures from my Undead army for Kings of War. This video is not a tutorial. I won't be going through and explaining every step. I'm just still experimenting, trying to learn the filming process, trying to learn the video editing process needed to put a decent looking video online, and this is still mostly just a test to learn some basic skills. I am planning on doing some proper tutorials in the future. Hopefully in the near future, but I'm not making any promises. But what I will say is that when I do sit down to make some actual tutorials, I'm hoping they will look as good as I can possibly make them. And so this is just a step along the way to learning the basic skills I need to do that. Like I said, these are the first miniatures of my Undead army for Kings of War, and it's gonna be a small army to begin with, only 500 points, and it's got a block of skeletons in there and some revenants and some zombies, a big block of 30 zombies, and a necromancer to lead it, and there's a catapult in there as well. And even though it's pretty small, it's still a lot of miniatures to paint, and I'm an expert in starting projects but not finishing them. So I'm really trying now to get this project finished. And what I need to do is I need to find a way to paint all these miniatures really fast. And so what I've decided on doing is I'm gonna just let myself make a lot of mistakes while I'm painting them, and I'm not gonna correct all of them. I'm just gonna splash the paint on there and damn the consequences. To make them look decent, I will use something called Quickshade from the Army Painter. A lot of you will already know about this product. Some of you may have already used it, and those who have will know that it is a fantastic product. Now, if you don't know what Quickshade is, I'll just explain really quickly that it's sort of a pigmented varnish. It's available in 3 shades. There's a light brown, a dark brown, and a black one. And for this project I'll be using the dark brown one called Strong Tone. And what it does is that it basically shades your miniature for you. It's like an ink wash, but so much more. And so what I'm doing is I'm painting the miniatures in flat, basic colors, no highlighting, no shading, and in the end I'll just splash on this Quickshade and magic happens, as you will see at the end of the video. And here they are, the first painted miniatures from my Undead army. I've never painted miniatures this quickly before. These are less than 10 minutes effective painting per miniature, and I think that's pretty good. If you spend less than 10 minutes per miniature, you're gonna have an army painted fairly quickly. This is not only one of the fastest paint jobs I've ever done, it's also one of the sloppiest, or maybe even the sloppiest paint job I've ever done. There is purple paint where there shouldn't be purple paint, and there are some bits where there should be purple paint, but there isn't. And there's metallic paint where it shouldn't be, and etc, etc, you know. When you look at these closely, you're gonna see a lot of mistakes like this. But I don't care, because they are painted. And once they're on the table, all you're gonna see is a group of painted miniatures. They don't have to be perfect. I'm not trying to win painting competitions. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I just want a painted army on the table. And this is a way to achieve that in a quick, efficient way. Now, this is not actually the final color scheme. I'm making some changes for the next batch of miniatures. Most notably, I'm switching out the black that I've used for gloves and boots on these 5 skeletons. I'm changing that for leather brown that I've used on the hoods and straps and stuff like that. And that actually looks a lot better, I think. And also, as you can see, these guys are very shiny because the Quickshade dries with a gloss finish. And now, as part of the Warpaints range from the Army Painter, there's also Quickshade ink that actually dries with a flat or matte finish. And so I'm trying that for the next 5 miniatures, and if you want to see how that goes, please come back and watch my next video that I'll be posting, hopefully, well, soon-ish. I'm not making any promises, but it will appear in the near future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye bye.